Hi, I'm Arthur, and I'm here to introduce you to the magic of the Genehex Modular Terrain System. Now here we have a complete set of painted Cavern boards, and that includes two 16s, a 7, two 4s, two 3s, and 10 1s. Now here what we've done is we've established a pathway through some caverns where each one of these symbols represents a stalagmite. Remember that the 3-inch hex represents 15 feet, and there are 6 1-inch hexagon spaces around each central icon. So if we have a party of adventurers, let's put them traveling through here. Now they can't walk through the stalagmites, so they're actually passing through these 5-foot wide spaces, and then these are 10-foot spaces in between the stalagmites this way, but 5 feet to either side. So they're kind of have to sort of squeeze their way through in single file, and he's a goblin who got into the party. Let's put our rogue back in there. So we've got a ranger, a dwarf, a wizard, a fighter, and a rogue. And so let's say that this is their typical marching order through the cavern system. Now when it opens up into larger caverns, they can certainly spread out and change their formations, but here we're going to have it open up into a particularly large cavern. This is 60 feet across, and again it's filled with stalagmites, and maybe this is another one of these scenarios where this is sort of a monster goblin throne room. Maybe these are some elevated ledges in the cavern, and maybe the throne is up here at the top. And let's put our monsters in, and again, just for variety, we'll keep our ogre here on top, and then put in our goblin and kobold for various size creatures, and we've got a human minion in there as well, just to establish some layouts here. So character movement, they can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the embedded grid system, or if you want to be quick about it, you can just have them move 15, 30 feet. So as each character moves in their space, let's move the ranger up. Maybe he was further up in the party, and we're going to try to figure out if he has a line of sight. So if he wants to shoot this guy, he kind of needs to be, down in this direction or this direction. So maybe he's going to move over here so he can get his shot. And he's got this guy in the way who he may have to take out first. Maybe a fighter runs up to try to engage and draw him out. Your wizard comes up. He's got area of effect. He can shoot a spell all the way back to here. And if it has a 20-foot radius, it would get everything roughly in that area. So you can use the embedded system for movement to determine range, say 15, 30, 40, 45, 60 feet, and to also determine area of effect. Now to help visualize, you can add in some actual scatter terrain. Here we have made some stalagmites sculpted out of air-dry clay. We'll be offering our own line of cast stalagmites. But here, just by placing a few into the field, it helps establish the line of sight, cover, that sort of thing. Maybe gives you a better feel for the type of space you have to travel, in between, snaking back and forth. And let's say that you wanted to have an opening, a chasm, a crevasse. Well, it helps to have either a black table, or you could have a black tablecloth, but that could quite simply be a gap in the cavern floor. You could drop in a bridge, or if you wanted to, we've painted the back side of some of the tiles, and you can put in maybe there's a river down below, so you can widen it, and maybe in this case, maybe you want a 60-foot bridge. So, and maybe it's a precarious narrow bridge. So various things you can do to create distance, topography, hazards, treacherous terrain, what have you, all by utilizing the 1-inch grid that is embedded into the system. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news and like our Facebook page. Special thanks to our friends at Replay Games in Henrico, Virginia. Find them on Facebook at Replay Games RVA.